Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the Gates channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit like for more daily drama updates and spoilers. Your support truly means a lot and helps our channel grow every day. Now, let's jump straight into today's exciting update. The emotional storm brewing in Fairmont, Crest is only beginning, and Monday, July 20th, promises to push every relationship to a crossroads where love, heartbreak, and painful choices collide. As one romance blossoms into an exciting new chapter, another begins to unravel under the crushing weight of disappointment, leaving hearts vulnerable and futures uncertain. Every conversation carries hidden meaning. Every emotional confession threatens to change lives forever, and every confrontation has the power to expose wounds that never truly healed. Beneath the elegance and glamour that surround these familiar faces, powerful emotions are quietly building, ready to erupt in ways no one can fully anticipate. What appears to be an ordinary day soon transforms into an unforgettable series of deeply personal moments, reminding everyone that love is never simple, forgiveness is never guaranteed, and every decision comes with consequences that can echo far beyond the present. At the center of the excitement, Ted Richardson and Shanice Johnson find themselves standing on the edge of a beautiful new beginning. Their relationship has steadily grown stronger through trust, honesty, and unwavering affection. And after Ted finally gathered the courage to say the three words that changed everything during the Friday, July 17th episode, the air between them feels completely different. His heartfelt declaration of love wasn't just another romantic gesture. It was a promise that he sees a future with Shanice, one worth fighting for and building together. Now, as they embrace the emotions they have both been carrying in silence, the couple prepares to celebrate an important milestone that could redefine their relationship forever. Whether that milestone means deciding to share a home, taking the breathtaking leap toward an engagement, or simply embracing the profound truth that they are deeply in love with one another, the moment promises to be filled with warmth, hope, and the quiet excitement that comes from realizing two hearts are finally moving in the same direction. Whatever path they ultimately choose, it marks the beginning of an entirely new chapter, one filled with possibility, dreams, and the belief that their love can withstand whatever challenges the future may bring. Yet, while one couple looks toward tomorrow with optimism, another relationship finds itself clouded by uncertainty and emotional hesitation. Nicole Dupree and her daughter, Catherine "Cat" Richardson, sit down for a heartfelt conversation that quickly turns toward the complicated state of their personal lives. Cat continues wrestling with the emotional aftermath of rejecting Tomas Navarro's marriage proposal, a decision that, while difficult, came from a place of honesty rather than cruelty. Even though she followed her heart, the weight of disappointing someone she genuinely cares about refuses to disappear, and every passing day leaves her questioning whether she handled everything the right way. Adding even more pressure is Thomas's determination to keep pushing their relationship forward, particularly his unwavering insistence that they move in together despite Kat's obvious reservations. The emotional distance between what Thomas wants and what Kat feels ready for has only widened, creating an uncomfortable tension that neither of them has been able to resolve. Nicole, however, refuses to let her daughter drown in guilt over a choice she believes was absolutely necessary. As a devoted mother who has consistently encouraged Kat to trust her instincts, Nicole gently reminds her that marriage is one of life's biggest commitments and should never be entered into because of pressure, obligation, or fear of hurting someone else's feelings. She reassures Kat that saying no to a proposal is not an act of cruelty when it comes from honesty, and that protecting her own future is something she should never apologize for. Nicole hopes her words will ease the emotional burden weighing so heavily on Kat's heart, encouraging her daughter to recognize that making the right decision often feels painful in the moment. But despite her mother's comforting support, Kat struggles to silence the lingering doubts inside her. Deep down, she cannot escape the heartbreaking possibility that even if she made the correct choice, she may have permanently damaged the relationship she once believed had a future. That uncertainty lingers over her like a shadow, making every reassuring word only partially successful in calming her troubled heart. As Kat wrestles with guilt and unanswered questions, Thomas Navarro finds himself facing the painful reality of rejection in the loneliest way possible. Seeking an escape from the emotional turmoil consuming him, he heads to Uptown, hoping that a quiet drink might temporarily numb the disappointment that refuses to let go. Sitting alone at the bar, surrounded by conversations that barely register in his mind, Tomas carries the unmistakable expression of a man whose carefully imagined future has suddenly slipped through his fingers. Every memory of the proposal, every hope he invested in building a life with Kat now feels painfully distant. Rather than keeping those emotions bottled inside, Tomas unexpectedly finds himself opening up to Uptown's newest bartender, Grayson Perez. As drink after drink accompanies his confession, Tomas lays bare the heartbreak, frustration, and confusion that have left him questioning everything about his relationship. He speaks honestly about the proposal that was rejected, the growing disagreements over moving in together, and the painful realization that the woman he loves may not be ready to follow the path he envisioned. For Grayson Perez, this unexpected conversation becomes more than just another exchange across the bar. As the newest face behind the counter, he suddenly finds himself listening to a man whose heart has been cracked open by disappointment. Whether Grayson responds with quiet understanding, personal experience, or hard-earned wisdom remains to be seen, but sometimes the perspective of a stranger can offer clarity that loved ones cannot. In moments of heartbreak, even a few carefully chosen words have the power to shift someone's outlook or encourage them to confront difficult truths. Thomas may have arrived at Uptown searching only for temporary relief, but he could leave carrying something far more valuable, a new perspective on love, patience, and the difficult reality that relationships cannot be forced to move faster than both hearts are willing to travel. Meanwhile, another emotional explosion begins brewing elsewhere as Bill Hamilton and Danny Dupree once again find themselves pulled into a confrontation neither seems capable of avoiding. The complicated emotions surrounding their impulsive one-night encounter continue to haunt Danny, leaving her overwhelmed with regret and unable to fully forgive herself for crossing a line she never imagined crossing. Every reminder of that night seems to reopen wounds she desperately wants to close, making it increasingly difficult to move forward with any sense of peace. But the tension between Bill and Danny extends beyond their shared mistake. Following Danny's explosive confrontation with Haley Hamilton during the July 17th episode, where harsh words were exchanged and emotions ran dangerously high, Bill may now have his own grievances to address. Whatever resentment, anger, or disappointment has been simmering beneath the surface is ready to erupt once again, ensuring that neither of them will walk away from this encounter unchanged. As Bill and Danny stand face to face, emotions threaten to overwhelm reason, and the conversation quickly escalates into yet another fierce clash fueled by old wounds, lingering resentment, and unresolved feelings. Neither is likely to hold back, and every sentence carries the potential to inflict fresh emotional damage. Yet in Fairmont Crest, heated arguments rarely stay private for long, Careless words spoken in moments of anger have a dangerous habit of reaching unintended ears, creating consequences that stretch far beyond the original conflict. That is why both Bill and Danny would be wise to pay close attention not only to what they say, but also to who might be listening nearby. In a community where secrets travel faster than anyone expects, one overheard conversation could ignite an entirely new wave of drama that neither of them is prepared to face. As Monday's unforgettable episode unfolds, every storyline promises to deliver powerful, emotional twists that leave lasting consequences. While Ted and Shanice embrace hope and celebrate a future filled with love, Kat struggles to find peace with a painful decision that continues to haunt her. Tomas searches for comfort after heartbreak, and Bill and Danny march straight toward another emotional battlefield. Every relationship stands at a different turning point, but all of them are connected by the same fragile truth that love has the power to heal, hurt, inspire, and destroy, often all at once. With emotions running higher than ever and tensions refusing to settle, the stage is set for an unforgettable chapter filled with romance, heartbreak, difficult choices, and explosive confrontations. The drama is only just beginning, and when the dust finally settles, no one in Beyond the Gates may emerge exactly the same as they were before.